Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today it's another video about Turkish scholarship. Hello again. Today we have a student from Togo got a master's degree in political science last year. He will share with us his experience with Turkish scholarship. Please stay with us. First of all, let me welcome my friend from Togo, Farouk. Welcome Farouk to my channel.
Thank you so much. Eva, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you, Farouk?
I'm very good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Of course, thank you so much for inviting me first of all.
You're welcome. Thank you so
I'm
much.
by the way saying hi to your viewers. And yeah, my name is Farouk. I'm from Togo and I studied Master of Political Science in Turkey at precisely Istanbul Commerce University. I graduated in September 2021. And yeah.
After you graduated from Turkey, how did you evaluate your experience?
Yeah, it's already, it's always a great experience to live in another country, especially when we are studying and we are trying to do whatever we can in order to improve ourselves, not only at school but outside school, by participating to some programs and to some other programs that are not related to the university. So for me it was definitely a good thing to come and study in Turkey, because as I told you, it's clear that we are here to study. But if you just come and then think that no, because you have to complete your master degrees, your PhD or your bachelor degree, and you are not just sucking time to other activities, you're gonna get your diploma at the end, but it's not gonna be a very good thing. But in order to fully benefit from this experience, what I used to do is going outside and then trying to have some stuff done, working with some social civic society organization, and yeah, just trying to do something that can be good to you, because as I told you, it's a good thing to be working to have your diploma, but beside it's also good to be turning around the city, for example in Istanbul, and yeah, trying to find out some program which might be very good for you, for your personal development and also for your professional development, right? So just imagine if you come to study, you finish your program and you didn't get any chance to participate in any internship, for example. It's not gonna be good for you. So the good thing that we can do in order to improve ourselves is to try to participate in such activities, and that's what I did actually. And yeah, I actually feel better, and I can say that I'm 100 times much more better than I was before I came to Turkey. Yeah, so that is it.
What did you change after you came to Turkey? Difficult?
Yeah, of course, it's a very difficult question, but I can say that a lot of things changed. The way I used to perceive the society, okay? The way I used to perceive education, especially higher education, because when I was doing my bachelor degree, for example, I used to think that no, when you are just a student, go to school and then after school you just go back at home. The next morning you wake up, you take your breakfast, you go to school, and later when you come back in the evening, you just take your book and then start studying. That's what I used to think. But of course, when I came to Turkey, I realized that now, being a human being is not, being a student is not all about studying all the time. Because that's what I was saying. It's a very good thing to be studying. But apart from studying, there are a lot of stuff that we can get busy with. And yeah, that I just learned it when I came to Turkey, because I realized that like even when we are students, we can still be able to do a lot of things that we couldn't even imagine that we were able to do that. So all these things change, and I was talking about the way I perceive society. Like what I mean when I'm talking about the way I perceive society. I have some friends who are students and some friends who are not like who are working, so like they are not like students. And most of the time we usually meet in some environment who is not related to university and all this stuff. Why? Because we all believe that we have something in common that we want to give to the society for it improvement. So that is it. All this changed my perception of how to be in, how to belong in, to belong to a specific society, and together with some other people try to do something that can be beneficial to the society. So it's good to it's good to study, but it's also good and it's even better to strive no matter what you are doing to improve yourself and even the society in which you are living. So that's what I can say about this question. Of course, it's a very good question. I mean, it's a very good and tough question, and that's why I don't really exactly know how to answer it. It's fine. It's okay, and thank you for asking me such a difficult question.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, but that's what I can say about it.
Your advice for a student?
You're talking about the students who are watching us
Yes.
and want to come to Turkey.
Sure.
Well, what can be my advice? So of course, it is it's not an easy task to be working in order to pursue our studies abroad, especially when we know that we have to apply for a scholarship, which is selected based on a very competitive criteria. So my advice to all those people who are watching to us and want to join us in Turkey, no, join you because I'm going. For people who want to join you in Turkey and study, I will tell them to not just only focus on their academic, whatever they are doing right now in their schools, because of course, yeah, we know that Turkish scholarship is selecting some people not really based on their academic performance, but I mean the academic performance is one criteria, but it's not the only. Okay, so they also look at extra curricular activities. What were you at, what was you doing, for example, at the university when you used to finish your class? This is so important. Okay, after that they also consider which roles were you playing in the clubs of your previous school. You know, for example, there are some student association. Were you part of this association, for example? What was your position? Were you volunteer somewhere, for example? They used to check to all of this, and then after that they will look, for example, what was your grade at this level and this level. So what I mean is no, you just don't need to focus on improving your grades. After that they will go and look at your extracurricular activities or your volunteer activities and all this stuff. You understand? So if you are willing to come in Turkey to via the Turkish scholarship, you should keep in mind all those things, because most of the time people think that no, they just need to work and get a A or A plus in all the subjects, and then later when they apply to Turkish scholarship they are just selected automatically. No, you can have the best grade that no one ever had, but when you still apply you can get rejected because of those points that you ignored. So don't neglect, don't ignore anything. Keep all of this in mind. You need to not only focus on your academic performance, but to activities that you are doing outside school and in some school clubs and school associations. It's also so important in getting the Turkish scholarship.
Did you prepare yourself before you go?
Yeah, definitely. You need to, of course, have an idea about what they're gonna ask you. Because just imagine you're going to an interview. If you don't get ready, if you don't get prepared, if you don't have any idea about the question that they're gonna ask you, you'll just go and be sitting like that. They're gonna ask you some question and you're not gonna answer. So it's so important to get ready. Okay, have an idea about at least a general culture about Turkey. What is Turkey? Where is it located? What do we eat in Turkey? But not all this stuff, but some little things like that. Yeah, and then later, yeah, you just go. You have a view. You already know what you're gonna study. because they might ask you some questions about what you want to study and then why you choose to study this program. So just to try to like have an idea and learn about all this stuff before going to the interview. Once you've done this, just some things these are some of the most important things that you need to know. I'm not saying that it's all, but it's part of the most important thing that you need to know in order to get ready for the interview. So just when you get it, it's fine. And you just need to give some. They don't. They are not expecting you to give some right answers, but they just want to hear your idea and then see what you're thinking about it. So just say whatever you can say that's good for you, but don't lie, as I said. That's the point. Thank you. You're welcome.
What did you learn from living in Turkey?
A lot of experience, okay? A lot of friends like you, okay? A lot of connections and some great adventures.
What do you like and dislike in Turkey? Nothing?
Come on, of course, yeah. There's nothing such as I didn't like anything. There are some things that I love about Turkey, and obviously some things that I don't like. But then, since the things that I love about Turkey is much more bigger than the things I don't like, I think that I only talk about the things that I like. Okay. For example, one thing I like is
Turkish tea?
yeah, to just sit somewhere and then be enjoying something like that. This is coffee tea. Yeah, obviously.
We finished already?
Yeah, definitely. That is it. So this coffee, Turkish tea, and I enjoy
My favorite.
drinking it, especially in the evening when you eat your dinner and then now just want to chill. You sit somewhere and then that is it. And another thing about Turkey is oh wow, the good food.
Wow.
Yeah, of course, yeah. The good food and
What's your favorite dish or food?
my favorite food in Turkey. I don't know if we call it Iskandar.
Iskandar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iskandar.
Yeah.
I think it's the same name.
Okay, so that is it. I love this food.
Iskandar kebab.
Yeah, and yes, Iskandar kebab.
What else?
Wallahi, I don't remember the name of the food that I used to eat, and the only thing that I remember is Iskandar. So I love Iskandar.
It's your favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite. And yeah, I just like how, for example, some cities in Turkey are so active, and yeah, just amazing. For example, if you come to Istanbul, you're gonna understand what is Turkey. If you go, of course, there is nothing in Ankara, but if you go to Izmir and Antalya, yeah, you're gonna definitely experience what is like to live in Turkey. And there is also this thing that we used to eat with chai. Its name is simit. You know simit, right? Yeah, it makes also living in Turkey so amazing because you know what it means to be a student in Turkey. Sometimes you go out from the class and then you don't. Yeah, so you just go to this. You just you rush to this guy and then give him 2 tele, and then he's gonna give you this image, you're gonna eat and be happy. So that's the good thing about this.
What about cookies? Do you like it or not?
I like cakes. I mean, one of the most famous is baklava, but I mean, I don't like it because it contains a lot of, it's sugar, and I don't like sweets. So I mean, I don't like a lot of sugar. And there is this thing. No, I don't know the name, but I love it too. I mean, I love it, but I don't know the name. So I'm sorry, I cannot say it. Maybe later when I find it, I'm gonna just send it to you.
What's your favorite city in Turkey? Istanbul?
No, come on. Of course, definitely
Which
no.
city?
My favorite city is a city in the Black Sea. Yeah, it's so far from Istanbul, and its name is Rize. The tea is even coming from Rize, so it's not like a kind of
That's why
yeah,
you like tea.
definitely, yeah, that is it. what I'm saying is like the city that I love in Turkey is the city where we produce the Turkish tea. Its name is Rize, and there are a lot of mountains. There are a lot of valleys, and I like actually love it because it's just everything is natural over there. You go to mountains, you just chill, you go to the river, and then you go to the sea, and you can find everything that you want in the region. And that's how it's actually a green city. And that's how that what I love about this region. And inshallah, I hope some days you're gonna go there too.
Before you came to Turkey, did you take any Turkish classes in Togo?
No, I didn't, and I think that only few students do that before coming. Okay. When I first came in Turkey, I didn't understand anything
You started from the
in Turkish. I started from the beginning, and even now, like only God knows. But
That's nice.
yeah, that is it. We're just trying to speak it, but it's okay. You can make it too, right? I mean, it's not something so complicated. So like you don't need to learn it in your country before coming. Yeah, not that there is no easy language, but it's just like something that can be handled. Okay, so like don't be afraid if you don't speak Turkish, and you don't even have to learn it before coming. But of course, if you have the opportunity to learn it, if you already know it, it's an advantage for you, right? But it doesn't mean that if you don't know it, if you don't know it, it is a disadvantage. No, nothing. If you know it, it's good. If you don't know, it's fine. Just come and then we're gonna learn it together.
Can learn it here.
Yeah, that is it. Of course, yeah, definitely. It's easy. So like that is it. Don't worry about it. If you know, it's fine. If you don't know, it's okay. Everything is fine.
So far. What are you going to do now?
Yeah, now that I'm graduated, of course, as you already said in the introduction, I'm planning to move back to my country.
Really?
Yeah, and so soon. Yeah, it's very soon, and then yeah, I know that you know it, but I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
But just be sure that it's even like less than 1 week. I'll be going back to Togo, and then over there, I will try to see what I can do.
You can watch us from there.
Of course, I'm gonna watch you. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll catch you there. Okay.
Farouz, thank you for coming with us. It was my pleasure to meet you here.
Of course, thanks for your invitation. It was my real pleasure to come here too and have such an amazing discussion with you. So I hope your viewers they enjoy the video, and we stay in touch. I'm gonna catch you as I told you.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll catch you somewhere. Okay.
Inshallah.
So good luck to all of your viewers, and I hope some days I'm gonna meet them in Turkey after they apply and then get selected.
Inshallah.
So good luck to them and good luck to you too.
Thank you.
Thanks for your invitation.